Today I'm going to make my apple pie, for which the twist is that I'm not going to do short crust pastry base. I'm just going to do a nice pie crust, keeping it light, simple and refreshing.
Do you remember how we got away, we flew away? The sun was in the sky.
For the pie crust, I want 125 grams of flour, 00 flour, and about 100 grams of butter, cold butter. The thing about a short crust pastry is you don't want to knead the dough. All you want to do is to bring the dough together.
We can do the same again.
So just keep massaging the butter into the flour.
Shining bright.
The reason I use the 00 flour is because it is the finest flour you can find. It provides you with the fluffiest pastry. So our dough is nearly there. And at this stage, you want to add about 2 tablespoons of water. You don't want to knead the dough. You want to bring the dough together as much without kneading it. And this dough needs to chill in the fridge for about half an hour so the butter and the flour integrate and we can later roll it out. We need some cling film. And all you do is pack it in. Ready to go rest for half an hour in the fridge. While this thaws just a tiny bit, I'm going to dress my apples. These apples are from Washington. They're juicy, nice and crunchy. They're available at my local vendor. All I've done is cored and peel them, and I'm going to add some brown sugar for sweetness. And a little bit of cinnamon. Just need to make sure the brown sugar is nicely sprinkled. Now to roll out my dough. I like rolling out my dough between cling film, otherwise it tends to get stuck. I want to sprinkle it with some flour, put another sheet of cling film on top, and pray to God that it rolls out great. Do not worry if your pastry looks crumbly. It's very important to act fast. You don't want the butter to start melting. If the butter starts melting, it's going to stick everywhere. And very carefully. If it's crumbly, do not worry, that is just enhancing the texture. But sometimes if the temperature is too hot outside, it is bound to happen to your short crust pastry. Now, there are ways to make this look prettier. One is with a fork, where you just press down on the edges, and it gives a very quaint country house pie look. You want to poke your apple pie a little bit so the air escapes and allows the pastry to cook through. Finally, some makeup and egg wash on the pie. Some makeup. This egg wash is going to make the whole pie look golden and brown and crusty, and you will almost be forgiven into thinking that there's loads of egg in the pastry. This is ready to go into the oven 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. Lower the temperature 180 degrees Celsius for another 20 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm gonna go get dressed for my guests. Here it is, my delish homemade apple pie, yummy as can be.